Kyle Sloter still should have been there, knowing not only is he a hometown product, but not Kyle Sloter. I said, wait a minute, Kyle Sloter? Wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. I meant to say Alex Magoo. Forgive me. I got Alex Magoo and Kyle Sloter mixed up. Two guys you probably might not have any clue even exist. Kyle Sloter and Alex Magoo. Kyle Sloter was the guy I'm talking about with teams like Kyle Sloter with teams like the Vikings that cut him, and then the Lions got him, and then the Lions cut him again, which was garbage the way they did it. But yeah, the hometown product is Alex Magoo. He went to Gather High School. He's the home state product right there that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers should have had, but they didn't, and I kind of wonder at times why they didn't get him. Because once again, oh, we don't have anybody behind him, you know. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You had somebody in free agency, plenty of people in free agency. Cardell Jones, for God's sakes. The point there is, you have people you could have experimented with. You just didn't get the opportunity to even try and see where you got with it. And that's the top thing I can't stand about the NFL. NFL has people, time, talent, but they do nothing with it and wonder why they don't go anywhere, etc., etc. Tyree Jackson, look him up, another product prospect that is worth he's worth way more than a look. Forget a look. He's worth a roster spot. That guy is a monster of a man. You know, Tyree Jackson is a monster of a man. You're not going to tell me you can't sit him down, put him in your film room, and build a system around him and win some games, let alone possibly even win and go deep into the playoffs. You're not going to tell me you can't. He's a monster of a man. I mean, that's what I mean by when I tweeted out a while ago. That's lazy by the NFL. The NFL, hey, the athletes are everywhere. Athletes, playmaking, game-changing athletes are everywhere. But you're not picking them up. I don't know why. I would say biasness and favoritism. But let's throw that out the out the way and come up with something else. But ladies and gentlemen, that's the point. The evidence is there. The opportunities are everywhere. When in God first, where are you going to take those opportunities and do something God first more with them? That's the biggest point I'm trying to make to all these teams, you know? Because like I said, Alex Magoo, hometown prospect, home state, you know, talent. FAU, why not give him a look? Let alone why not, you know, throw him out there. How much would it be? He would have been a phenom. Kyle Sloter, you know, Cardell Jones. And that's just the point, ladies and gentlemen. You have guys that are, again, look at their highlights if you really think I'm just throwing stuff at a wall and hoping it sticks. Look at their highlights. And don't give me that excuse that just because they're good in college don't mean they're going to be. Don't give me that excuse. Because if Jameis Winston is able to go out there or allowed to go out there and throw matching touchdowns to interceptions, don't give me that garbage excuse. Because last time I checked, Jameis threw a lot of interceptions in college and still did it in pro. So don't give me that excuse, okay? Let alone how is Blaine Gabbert still on a roster who can't read the NFL defense, etc. God bless Blaine Gabbert, love you, but think about it still. Don't tell me the NFL is the best of the best. It can't be. Look at the guys, again, they're snubbing every single year. It can't be the best of the best. It can't be. Look at the running backs they're snubbing. You mean to tell me Elijah Holyfield, son of Evander Holyfield, got undrafted because he ran the slowest 40 time out of running backs? Garbage. 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 Garbage as in he should have been drafted. I don't know where, but should have been drafted somewhere. Are you kidding me right now? Him and DeAndre Swift tore up the SEC that year. I think 2 years ago, right? They tore up the SEC. They tore up the SEC. You're not going to tell me that he shouldn't have been drafted the 2018 season, if I'm not mistaken. They tore up the SEC that season. Him and DeAndre Swift tore up the SEC that season. You're not going to tell me for one flipping second that Elijah Holyfield should have went undrafted. Nah, fam, you're not going to tell me that. I think I'm going to be dumb enough to believe you on it. Man, people's with their mufflers on their cars. But that's my point. Or it might have been a motorcycle. I don't know. But that's the point I'm trying to make there, people. God bless the NFL, even though I literally rank on the NFL on my Twitter all the time. God bless the NFL. But that's the problems that I have with the NFL. That talent is there. But they're doing literally nothing with it. But then they still want to be like, oh, it's everybody but me for the reason why I'm losing. No, it's you, that lazy front office, and everyone else who doesn't know talent, even if Jesus was right there telling them, pick that guy up. God bless Deion Sanders. Even Deion Sanders has said, dude, you need to get this guy. He's an absolute dog. And then you still don't get him. You don't want to win, especially if primetime Deion Sanders, who's now the new head coach at Jackson State University in Mississippi, God bless him, especially if Deion Sanders, a primetime great, is telling you, get this guy, he's an absolute dog, and you don't get him, you don't want to win. Because at least you can get him and, again, see how he progresses. It'd be different if you saw how he progresses. And it'd be different if you signed him and he didn't perform, or you drafted him and he didn't perform after a period of time. But the fact that you don't even draft him, you don't even give him a really fair opportunity at making plays on that field, tells me everything I need to know. One, you either don't want to win, or two, you only want to win with your guys, and that's why you're never going to win a Super Bowl. But that's just my opinion. And I really want everybody to analyze everything I'm saying, and you will totally understand what I mean. Let alone look at your own high school, your own local high school, now your own local colleges, and point out some people that everybody says he's going D1, or she's going D1, or whatever, or they're going pro, better yet. Particularly with football in this case. Analyze it and see exactly, and especially when it's their time to get drafted and don't get drafted, and etc. Question everything. Oh yeah, but Daniel Jones got drafted in I think 6th overall, and the Giants are 0-2. Look at the evidence, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the evidence. Daniel Jones, a guy that was ranked statistically one of the worst quarterbacks in FBS, and he got drafted 6th overall versus the Wayne Haskins that threw for, top 2 of the most passing yards in FBS. Are you kidding me right now? No. The evidence couldn't be more clear. If you want to win, it's obviously you only want to win with your guys versus you want to win with, the right guys. And that's the biggest problem that we're facing in the NFL today. Do you really want to win, or you just want to win with your guys and pretend to be right about it? Because you're passing up on dual threat quality talent every single year. And the evidence is literally staring you right in the face, let alone got people like me tweeting it out to you. Draft this guy. Draft that guy. God bless my Jaguars. Look at their feed. I literally been commenting or tagging them in stuff. Jaguars, sign this guy, draft this guy. And they don't do it. Now, I'm pretty sure whoever runs their Twitter account doesn't care about what people like me say. But again, that's why I tweeted out. I look forward to Orlando getting an XFL team so I can just waver my support towards my Jaguars finally. Because some of y'all be like, really, Nay? Hey, I'm a hometown lifer, okay? They're my hometown team. But I'm willing to bet you a lot of Jaguar fans are wishing they would have been waived it if they haven't already waived it. Because they're just tired of the organization getting rid of quality talent that are showing you needed me, you let me go, and you wonder why you lost. Love my Jaguars. But Jaguars, if you're ever watching this video, again, NJ2THECITY, that's me. Look at my tweets that I literally keep on sending directly to you on your Twitter account, and I keep saying, Jaguars, sign this, Jaguars, sign that person, and you don't do it. You literally cut Leonard Fournette, for God's sakes, and he got picked up right there in Tampa Bay. I literally tweeted that out. You just gave Tom Brady the Super Bowl on a silver platter because he has 2 top-notch running backs in Fournette and McCoy that are willing, ready, and able to stomp you to the ground. Let them stomp anybody else to the ground. They're going to win at least one Super Bowl with somewhere within this next 2 years. It's going to happen, and you know it. I'm telling you, look at the evidence, ladies and gentlemen. The guys they cut, the guys they signed, the guys they don't give a full, fair chance. The evidence could not be more clear. Either the league doesn't want to win or they want to win with their guys, and that's why they only win one Super Bowl if they win anything at all. Because the evidence is there, ladies and gentlemen. The evidence is there. Let alone Bill Belichick is pretty much given. Bill Belichick has practically given every NFL team the winning formula on a silver platter of how to win games, and the rest of the league, 90-something%, is still so, whatever the word you were to use there, because I don't really want to use a degrading word there at all, but you get the point. Bill Belichick is literally given, not explicit word, but still a degrading word. Bill Belichick is literally giving the rest of the league the answers to a winning franchise right there on a silver platter, but yet the rest of the NFL still does their own thing, and you wonder why the most of the league doesn't go anywhere, or they don't ever win Super Bowls, or if they do, it's like I said, a 1-year anomaly, and that's it. etc., etc. And the evidence couldn't be more there. Every single week, let alone every single year. Look at these highlights of all these guys. Was preseason, regular season, college, high school. Just look them up. And you're not going to tell me that majority of these guys don't belong in the NFL. Because I know they do. And again, how do I know they do? Look at the guys that are still getting paid in the NFL for either A, doing nothing, or B, sticking at their jobs. You're not going to tell me that, for example, why did the Lions pick up Chase Daniel as a backup? Why did they not just keep David Blau on a regular season roster, on active roster, and just put David Blau right there as a second string? Like, God bless Chase Daniel, but at the same time, he's not elite. Chase Daniel is not a game changer, etc. That's the point. God bless Chase Daniel. Same thing, God bless Blaine Gabbert. But they're not game changers. They're not elite unless they're game changers for the other team towards giving the ball away, etc. God bless them. But again, look at the highlights and you'll see what I mean. And that's a big part of what I'm trying to explain there, people. Let alone, what's that other guy's name? Derek Anderson, for God's sake. You saw what happened when he got in with the Buffalo Bills. He threw games away for him. And then, when it was his job to chase the guy down the field, even with his big 6'5" frame, he still, or 6'6", whatever, 6'5", 6'6", you could tell he still didn't want to tackle that guy. And the guy was right there for him to try to jump and tackle him. I literally tweeted that out around that time. 2018 season, I believe so. That's my point. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my point. Review the film. Look at the footage. The evidence couldn't be more clear. Either your quarterback can play, but just won't ever be elite, or they can play, but they just won't ever win you a Super Bowl. Or you don't, or dare I say, you don't have a quarterback at all, and you just keep on, because your quarterback's a game manager, and it's all you want, rather than going after the elite ones, and so on. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is elite. Russell Wilson's elite. Tom Brady's elite. Drew Brees is elite. Quite a few others on that list. Those are definitely the four I can name right there. Those guys are elite, and they show it every single time they're on that football field. They're elite. They're first ballot Hall of Famers. Look at the math, study the evidence, and again, decide for your God first self. But this is me telling you my God first take on it and seeing how God first you take it. Ladies and gentlemen, the evidence is in your face, flat-footed every single day. If not elevated every single day, etc. So I love you all. Again, more coming soon. Your boy, man, NJ to the city. I just really need to give this rant, that I'm always going to chop up into 2 videos because it actually went on to 27 seconds or 27 minutes full. I didn't stop at almost 15 like I usually do, so etc. But again, like I say, for now, I'm just still growing my hair out because, like I said, I just got too much other stuff that I'm concerned about. But I'll totally, because like I said, I do love my goatee. Or my beard or whatever. I love this. And eventually this will grow into a fuller beard. But I don't like it being patches. So until it does grow like that through whatever I eat or through whatever I take, eventually, until those days come where it grows into a fuller beard, I am just going to keep the sides shaved. And so on, because I don't like it being, I don't like it being patches like this, waiting for it to, grow, when it's probably even in a year from now, probably gonna not look any bushier than it is now, or any fuller than it is now. And yeah, like I said, eventually I'm gonna give me a cleaner cut like I usually do, and your boy gonna be as drippy as always. Yeah, drippy. So like I said, I love y'all, man. Your boy, the man, NJ to the city. I got a lot of analysis takes again. All my social media, ladies and gentlemen, even on Facebook, is either NJ, is either NJ Williams or NJ to the city. And I God first try what I can on any and every platform to represent myself, the God first best, but the best God first material, and help us all learn, build, and grow through Jesus Christ, which strengthens us. Forgive me if I ever misrepresent myself with God first. Anything that I post, anything that I put out there through any vice, forgive me. I love y'all, and I'm every day trying to grow, get better, and do things more right, higher morals, always looking for cleaner ways to do things, and just represent and give back to the kids and flourish throughout the community. So God first, your boy man, NJ to the city, out.